Lots of laughs. School times. We used to go and play alley-o. And go to Big Sally's Wall.
What was Big Sally's Wall?
It was at the bottom of the estate where the new houses are. That was all Sally's Wall there. It was just like a big field, but it was a big wall and a little wall. They used to call Big Sally's and Little Sally's Wall.
Is it still there?
No, it's houses now. It's the houses as you come in on the estate. But it was just a field. We used to just play on there.
So whereabouts on the estate did you live?
Power Road.
Power Road.
3. I was 3 when we moved in there. Me and my sister in one room. The 3 lads in another room, and my mum and dad in the other room.
So it was tight then?
Oh, yeah. We had a flood there years ago as well, because we had to live upstairs. It was a tight squeeze, like. So the lads had the big room, and me and my sister had the box room, and my mum and dad had the other one.
So did things change much for you, really, living on the estate when you were like 14, 15? So?
It's a bit later on changed for me because I got pregnant. Single mother. I started work at 15 and left school. They left school, me and my mate got a job in the quickie, in the ferry.
Did you live on the estate? Did you get your own place, or did you have to live in with the family?
No, I lived with my mum. I lived with my mum till Martin was 6, and then moved out and then moved back in. So we didn't stay off. My son stayed, you know him from years ago, don't you? He's 35 now. But he grew up on the estate. Only moved away for the most 3 months, I think.
A single mum today is pretty much commonplace. Was it commonplace in that?
No, it wasn't at all, no. It was bad at the time.
In terms of?
Well, I was asked not to keep the baby, or if I did, get it adopted, because at the time people didn't like it. At the time it just wasn't done. We got someone from social services round to talking about adoption. But I'd say they did that in the 70s or something.
How did you feel about that, being sort of pushed into adopting your baby out? Was there any, were you never going to do it, or did you think about it?
No, not at all. No. My mum wouldn't have let me anyway.
Why?
She was just that type of person. She took him on more than me, to be honest. Because I got a job and she always looked after him. Because when my mum passed away, he was really close to my mum. And he said, I know you're my mum, but my nan was my mum, really. You know, he took it badly.
Do you think you would have coped with your own place at that age with a little baby?
No, because I didn't know nothing at the time. Because the way we were brought up years ago and kids today is completely different altogether. I mean, you've got 16-year-old girls now with babies, and it's like I didn't actually know nothing. I thought when I went in hospital, the nurse said, "You'll be having this baby today." I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to really have a baby. Because I just couldn't believe it. But we weren't told nothing years ago neither. You know, what had happened and things like that. It was just, you had it and that was it. I wouldn't have coped on my own, don't think.
What were the neighbours like then?
Bad.
Really bad when they found out you were pregnant?
Yeah, harlot. Your little harlot and whatever. I mean, it's just nothing now, is it? Well, as I say, my mum wanted me to get an abortion first when she found out. I said no, not at all. Then she said give it the father's name. What about the neighbours and stuff like that? That's the way things were, you see. Well, as I say, she come round after that. My mum, once I had him, she sort of took over. But she just didn't want. I think there used to be like a shame, you know. Don't know. It was in the
50s.
70s, but I mean the 50s, they were put away, weren't they?
Well, I was just about to say that in the 50s, sometimes if the baby stayed in the family home, he would grow up thinking his mum was his sister.
That's right, yeah. I swear when I went in hospital to have Martin, you could smoke in them days. And they pulled the screens around me every visiting time because I never got, my mum was working at the time and I didn't get visitors. And you were in 10 days at the time when I had him. So he pulled the screens around me and you could hear them whispering, that's that unmarried one. Because they knew, you know what I mean? And that was in the hospital ward. I thought, can't believe this. You know, it's like one
You
girl's
branded.
no. Yeah, sort of brand, well you were, sort of thing. It was terrible. I was sent to my Auntie Betty's most times. She didn't want me to go out when I was pregnant. Because she didn't want no one to see me. I moved back in with my mum. I did have a few places, went round Birkenhead. I was like a gypsy from one to another. And then ended up back at my mum's. I only sort of left my mum's. God, when after I got the Woodward, I moved to Birkenhead and then back to my mum's. So I ended back up at my mum's when she was ill as well, because I moved in with her to look after her and then she passed away and then I was still at my mum's. Till my dad died and they all had to get out of the house then, because our Robert still lived there, Michael still lived there, and our Laurie still lived there. They were all back. Because, well, our Mike had always lived there anyway, but our Robert had split up from his wife. He ended up back there, and Laurie. He came out of the army and he was there forever. So we all sort of ended back up there.